Hi everyone, in today's video I've got a very quick Christmas kind of decoration that you can make. Now this is a ScanNCut cutting file, so let me just explain. First of all, my friend Jez at Nigeza Creates created this project on her website and she cut and scored and folded it all manually. But obviously, I designed ScanNCut cutting files, so I thought I could make a cutting file for it. So this is it. So it'll be available in the ScanNCut cutting file shop here on my Apple Lover 53 website. And I just thought that I would show you how to put it together. Now, there are also some squares in the cutting file, so you can mat alternative paper onto the design if you want to. You could cut this in cardstock, but I wouldn't use anything too heavy because the cutting file has got some diagonal score lines in it. Now they're not easy to see on this paper at all, but I've pre-folded it already because otherwise, it was a struggle for me to find them on this pattern paper. So this is the file. So basically, all the vertical and horizontal score lines you're going to fold as mounting folds. So this is double-sided paper. This is the side I want on the outside. So I'm going to put that face down and then I've folded these all as mounting folds, and the same with the vertical lines, okay? If I just put it this way now, this is your glue tab here. So then not the square next to the glue tab, but the alternative one has got diagonal fold lines. So is this, so is this, and so is this, and the same on the bottom. And they need to be valley folds, so folds towards you like so, okay? Then you've got holes in this section here. This is for the top. So I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to put some glue on this 1/2 inch tab, and then I'm going to bring it over and line up those edges. And because these are all inch squares, you just fold it on the 4th vertical score line and it should all line up. So this is what we've got now. So I'm going to do the bottom first. So you put opposite squares together. I think the way Jez did hers, she kind of folded it so it was like a rectangle and folded in and stuck opposite squares. So that's how I'm going to try and do this. So I'm going to put glue on this bottom section and then just hold that in place. I'm using wet glue because it gives you a little bit of wiggle room and it does kind of, dry pretty quickly. And then you need to push these where you've done the diagonal fold lines. You need to push these in and then it comes over like so. So you just need to encourage your score lines to come over, push them in, and that one will come over. And again, you line them up so that they sit directly on top of each other. Okay, I know it looks a bit odd like that, but that's how you need to do it. So you need to just encourage all your fold lines, these diagonal fold lines. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue, and I've not done any mitering on these tabs at all so that they all will line up exactly as inch squares. And then again, do the same with this one. Tuck those diagonal fold lines in, bring that one over and hold it. So this is the base of your decoration. So a little bit of glue on the glue tab on the side and a little bit of glue on the 4 squares for the bottom, and then the top just fastens with ribbon. So I'm just going to turn this over now and I'm going to do exactly the same, but this time I'm going to thread ribbon through. So you could put some treats in here. You could just leave it, as a decoration. It's entirely up to you. So I've got a piece of white organdy ribbon, which is available in my Stampin' Up shop, and this is about 10 inches, but you could make this as long or as short as you want, depending on what you're going to do with it. You might want to put it on a present as a decoration, you might want to hang it on your tree, whatever you want to do with it. You just make your ribbon as long as you need to. So I'm just going to tie a knot near the bottom, like so. And then again, I'm going to do opposites. So the two opposites and then again the two opposites. You need to poke your ribbon through from the inside. I'm just going to use the piercing tool off my Simply Scored to help me push that through. And if you're doing it in, you know, pattern paper, just be careful because obviously it is only paper. Pull that through so that the knot is holding in place. Then do your opposite side and pull that together so that again the squares line up. And then push in the sides and these are going to come over. So again, from the inside out. So I'm going to bring this all the way over. That will pull it together. And as I say, if you squash in where you've got the diagonal folds, it will make it go together easier. And then the last one, I mean, it's a bit fiddly putting the ribbon through, but I think using a cutting file is a whole lot easier than doing it manually. And this paper is Sweet Sorbet, and this ribbon is Sweet Sorbet Baker's Twine, and it's from the new 2022 to 2024 in colours. And then I'll trim the tails, and there it is, little 3D decoration. I think I've not burnished my horizontal and vertical lines enough, but that's how it should look. So you've got all squares going vertically and horizontally, and then they just pinch in where you've got your diagonal fold lines. So that's today's project, inspired by, as I say, my friend Jez at Nigezza Creates. So I hope you like it. Please give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.